Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 25 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 as Austria-Hungary. And we made it to November 1945. We are, carved up the world again with Germany and Britain, nationalist Spain, Denmark and Netherlands hanged on to us, carved up Africa, Europe and Asia. Right, everyone taking their rightful place. We're puppeting all of Central Asia, Caucasus and Ukraine. Only the United States is left, and we have been making some pretty big gains. Not by we, I actually mean Japan, Germany, Mexico. Everyone except us, basically. We've been sitting it out in Europe quite comfortably. We have sent, however, as our contribution, we've sent two packs of submarines, 1944 variants, as we've upgraded our navy. So Austro-Hungarian Submarine Task Force 1 and 2, both 40 submarines. Task Force 3 is currently in training and awaiting. In fact, 3 more submarines are now available. We would like to put this up to... we would like to put this up to 20 before we head off, but yeah, these are fresh. They're training up, so hopefully these 3 will join them. And yep, sorry, I just unpaused by accident, but there we are, advanced guided missiles research. So other than that, we are in the process of building nuclear missiles. I don't know if I actually don't know. So we've built some reactors. We have all the techs now. We have 37 days until we actually invent the nuclear bomb. Hopefully start building them. But we do now have guided missile 3. Although it seems like me and my comrades, or I don't know, or are they Austro-Hungarian? If we're Austro-Hungarian, we're not comrades. We are my fellow viewers. Fine, I'll just call them that, since I can't come up with anything better. In the comments seem to have miscalculated that no, you cannot put a nuke on guided missile in HoI 4. We'll double check that, but right now, so what have we unlocked? A guided missile with a range of 11,000 kilometers now. Right. It does have a production cost. How much factory output piece of equipment needs one factory as a factory output? 450. What I don't quite understand, if I'm really honest, is like, where do we allocate? Okay, we got soft attack here. We do have a guided anti-ship missile. Production cost 15. And we have a rocket engine 3. Okay, so that's a big speed. So perhaps this is what will make our... Maybe we can build jet airplanes now. Also, let's think about this in a second. But for now, actually, another good comment we had is that you do not need to research, and it's kind of obvious from this diagram, every single fire control. You can just research the most advanced one if you have access to it. So let's research this for our ships. A large and complex mechanical computer that tracks a large number of inputs about both the target, the firing ship, as well as weather conditions and sea state, allows very accurate ballistic calculations. So this is good to build, so we can put that on our ships finally, on all of our ships. So let's go ahead and do that. 70 days, it's not too long. Otherwise, we're researching the most advanced radar. We got the logistics company going. We got support weapons, and we have nuclear bombs coming now. Let's deal with the ballistic missiles. Let's see how they actually work. So now we have level 2 rocket. What are they called? Rocket site in Herzegovina. So let's click on that. Now these are 2. Whereas we need them to be 3, frankly. And what is interesting to me is that I don't understand where they just kind of build up, right? So if here, for example. Okay, so how do we upgrade these now? Let's see. Okay, these don't automatically become level 3. But hopefully they will over time. Day and night, no retreat. I mean, sure. So we have 200, and so every... Great Britain exerts influence in Turkey. The Mediterranean has long been a region that of great strategic value to imperial influence of Great Britain. Now the British government is looking for further support from countries in the region. To that end, they have appointed a special consul to the Turkish state. Considering the centuries of fierce competition for naval supremacy in the Mediterranean, Whether they're successful in bringing their two countries closer together remains to be seen. The British are exerting their influence. Ooh, and this is important. Well, let's pause. Now, we ourselves are planning an invasion of Bulgaria, which is in a faction with Turkey. Now, we do not want the United Kingdom to just passively puppet Turkey, because we consider this to be our turf. So we need to hurry up and frankly invade Bulgaria already, okay? And this is our backyard. The Brits. Okay, the situation, the Axis. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely probably the least powerful of the Axis. Now, they are tied up in the United States. Now, do we really care about the United States? No, we do not. We care about here. Interesting development. Interesting development, right? And as, you know, as all authoritarian regimes here, they ultimately squabble with each other. So I feel it's only fitting that this Axis might fall apart. So we have to plan for that, right? We need to look out. We need to think. Well, the first thing we need to do, we need to actually finally reform our army, as I have promised for a number of episodes. We do have modern tanks being produced at the rate of 10 per day. Wow. Okay. Perhaps we should be, I mean, we're producing 5 per day of mechanized equipment. I mean, we definitely don't need this many tanks, like for sure. We'll have enough to upgrade. I think the resources, they will sort themselves out once we're on pause. But let's think about our armies. We have 750,000 manpower left, which to me means, okay, we can build up a 4th army. So I feel like 4 armies is what we can really handle, right? If we put in another 15 divisions here, that will give us enough manpower to garrison and replace casualties, right? So we need to think about, we have 4 armies, plus, this is right now it's an expeditionary force from the United Kingdom. So we'll have kind of maybe a 5th, whatever, spare army under 1 field marshal. Let's have a think. First of all. What do we need from our army? Right? What terrain are we fighting in? We're gonna need, there's a lot of mountains everywhere we go, frankly. I mean, the Middle East, not so much. But in case of a war, we will try to... Yeah, right, we will try to get Turkey. That's within our sphere of influence. Within... I mean, this is ancient land of the Habsburgs, apparently. Jordan. Damascus, Jordan. So this is kind of ours, to be honest. So questionable. Mediterranean, we should also be really the predominant power in the Mediterranean, whereas the Brits have taken over. And in terms of Germany here, we have to keep an eye on them. Ooh, okay, Berlin has been renamed Germania. Okay, Germania. Now, the reality is, what we need are resources. So we kind of need... We have a... In case of a war, what do we really want? We really want up to here, right? We want this, Poland. Not sure we really want... I mean, yeah, we take this radar. But we need Poland. And we need Germany, right? We need all these factories out here. 19. I mean, you could see how many, like... This is the industrial base of Germany, right? So if we strike fast and hard up to the Rhine, right? And that's it. We hold defense in the Alps. Southern Alps here, so we need to Turin, so we need to strike and establish a defense kind of around these rivers, around the coastlines, right? If we can hold this, hold the Alps, hold the Rhine, hold up to the Netherlands, maybe right, even these 2 rivers. I mean, to be honest, do we have like, we need a lot of manpower for that, but, and hold it up to maybe here, but we don't want to go and like, I mean, Germany will kind of collapse, because they will never be able to hold the greater German Reich without the heartlands of Germany. So it's really this that keeps that Reich together. We get the resources, we get the factories, then we just hold, right? Great Britain, on the other hand, we need to be very careful. We're gonna basically need an army down here to protect Italy. So that's 1 army. Protect Italy, defend, and maybe advance on southern Italy, push people out of here, but we need to defend these coastlines. So that's kind of one army. I would say that's southeastern Italian front. Well, we need at least, to be honest, 2 armies for Germany. Right, this is like this 24 divisions is not going to be enough. So we need 2 armies here, let's say ideally. That's 3, right? And that's kind of this arc here. And then, if we do get Turkey, we need like a 4th army to defend. I mean, these straits should be, if we do control this, these straits, we can just close them, I think, right? So if we defend Greece and Turkey, then we will close off, let's see, so it's pretty much imperative for us to take Turkey, right? So that we can just defend against naval invasions. We'll kind of shorten the actual front line, right? Because none of this can get invaded. None of this can get invaded. We just need the western coast of Italy, you know, southern Greece, and this little piece of Turkey secured. And we'll see. We can always push onto to British troops from here. Like, we don't have a navy, nor do we have a you know, any marines, so we don't really have capacity for naval invasions. But we can push the Brits out of, let's say, here Jordan, Palestine, I guess this is, right? Syria, maybe, and then keep pushing down here if it came to that, right? Right, we do need these resources in the Caucasus, and hopefully these will remain our allies. We will need to protect them, to be honest. Although, once we get chromium from here, we just need to deny this oil to Germany. Right, so we can hold Turkey and Caucasus. I mean, Ukraine can be given up in the worst circumstances, I think. Right, we can just kind of defend ourselves here. But as I mentioned, there's not much here. There's not much point in holding this. All it does is just makes you garrison things, right? The Nordics will not really care. So having thought about this, so we need 1, 2, 3, what, 4, yeah, 5 armies. 5 armies should be enough. 4 should be enough. What kind of armies do they need to be? They need to be mobile. We need to like hit hard and fast. And we should be able to do that. Like, just roll through here, take up defenses, and just hold. Right? We have an air force. We have nukes. Right? Like, right. So if Britain is just gonna hide on their little island, you know, we'll get them now. Yeah. So that's something to consider. Is that since we can't deliver these via ICBMs, apparently we need to research large airframes very quickly and prepare for a long war, right? So that's something kind of we missed, to be honest. We also need, frankly, naval bombers, right? So our aviation needs, because we can't compete with, no one will be able to in the next 2 years or so, I'd say. In fact, it's almost the end of 1945. We have researched all the ships, but we might be able to get a fleet out by 1947, maybe, with like 1 carrier. Maybe that's possible, but it's going to take time. So that's kind of a question mark. So we need naval bombers to establish dominance, and we have a lot of land all around the Mediterranean, so we just need to bomb British ships, but we got nothing. In fact, no, hang on, because we have a small airframe, so that's good, right? So the reality of what we really need, right, are these. We need air-launched torpedoes, improved 70, 70, 70 days. So we need to quickly get this out of the way. So that's the next priority, I feel. After the atomic bomb, okay, we'll put one research slot to developing naval bombers and actually start building those. Then we got the radars. Okay, we'll improve our infantry. Now, so our infantry, coming back to what we actually need to do in case of a war, right? We need to strike from Prague right into Germany. And this needs to be 2 armies, really. Not even sure if it's worth. In fact, yeah, we need to strike kind of from here and get up to like Königsberg. Yeah, we need to strike from here, boom. And we need to strike onto Germania, kind of boom, like that, like up to here. Or maybe we just concentrate 2 armies, and one dashes straight for the Rhine, and one dashes for kind of northern Germany, splits the Germany in half, right, with western France here and eastern kind of territories, and then we push from here onto Warsaw, so we make that push from here somehow, or we just do this at the same time, right? But that will cut their supply, get their, you know, production capacity and resources out of Germany's hands, and that will make the German Reich collapse, to be honest, pretty quickly, I think. What do we need for that? For that we need a mobile, strong army. Now, we have kind of experimented with that in the previous episode. And I hesitated to actually kind of execute on that change. But I don't think we can hesitate any longer, can we? So in Germany, it's all plains, and I mean forests are the worst we can face, right? Okay, I have some hills here, so this is, you know, very much fertile ground for mobile warfare. All of this up to these marshes in Belarus. Same with France. Well, France, I guess we need to kind of get over these. Yeah, so really our mountaineers mostly will be useful. Yeah, in Turkey, kind of Greece area, and probably we need like special forces type troops to actually fight through Middle East here. Because they get, I think, bonuses to all sorts of like acclimatization stats and that sort of thing. Now, so we need an army that can do what I just described, plus we need an army that can invade Turkey. We do have now 10. Right, we do have so 5 mountaineer divisions, and we have 5 extra here, which is great. Do have a bunch of these, which to be honest are kind of pointless divisions. That's fine. It just means we have the manpower to change them. Yeah, so we'll just keep them so we can just change the template. So we can change the template and quickly get the required composition on the field. But this is our kind of regular, okay, trained, yeah, because how many casualties they took, I guess. They've never really reached like elite status. Well, let's think about this. We have 24 of these calendar, we have 14, 7 divisions here, so we're gonna have to split these up across kind of the 4 armies. Although the first army, I mean, what do we need to, yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to think of like how do we compose our army in such a way that we both invade Turkey and we hold ground. So we just need to kind of decide on the composition and build it straight away, change the templates. And we're kind of lacking army experience, unfortunately, so we need to be careful. But if we take our main division, what does our main army division look like? This is a strike division, right? So we definitely want to go mobile, mechanized. I think I changed this yesterday. Mechanized. Let's keep it at 8, so we do have capacity to add 2 more here. And we have a speed of 4. We're gonna have to change ranges to light armored company. Right, so that will be kind of 70 change, and we do need mobile and we need motorized artillery. Boom. That will be 100. I mean, to be perfectly honest, yeah, we do need modern tanks here. So this is 100 modern tanks, trucks, mechanized, 320 half-tracks, infantry equipment, fuel capacity, manpower 13,000, organization is 64, 10 kilometers movement. I mean, this is a breakthrough of 400 defense. Right, entrenchment we got 0, that's fine. Well, is it fine though? I mean, defense goes up massively with these guys. I mean, maybe later we do add some engineers. We definitely need, I feel like definitely need a support anti-air battalion. It would be nice to get a radio later. So air attack. This does drop our organization a little bit, but I feel like support anti-air, 20 guns. We will have, hopefully, dominance in the air with our fighters, but we don't need that right now because we don't need that for Turkey for sure. We will need this for Turkey. Yeah, I feel like this is the main reform of our army, right? We don't have a lot of rocket artillery, unfortunately, so we're producing that. And we have some time to actually produce that. I won't... sorry, I will actually go reset. I will go mobile battalions mechanized, and I will go armored battalions modern tank. Oops, sorry, what did I just do? Modern tank. We'll keep towed artillery and therefore the speed while we're fighting in Turkey and building up our stock of self-propelled rocket artillery, because if we switch to rocket artillery now, then we're going to send this artillery to stock. It will increase our speed, but in reality we don't have anything to put in here, so we'll just, these divisions will massively lack soft attack. So let's keep them slow. I mean, yeah, I don't want to spend 25 experience to make them motorized. Unfortunately, that would speed things up, but and therefore we'll keep the Rangers in for now, right? I feel like that will be like the best composition. These will be mechanized, also Hungarian mechanized, and we're gonna call it Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadier Truppen. Alright, so this is kind of the first wave of reforms. Later on we'll change this to better armored cars recon. We'll add maybe anti-air and maybe radio, so that these move fast and always connect with each other and engage at the same time. But for now, I feel like this is probably what our divisions will look like. So let's go ahead and save. Now, so that's first step. So these will now, yeah, obviously change. Let's go ahead and unpause. Just switch out the equipment. Now we also need to think through as to, do we just keep one army of purely 24 of these? And I feel like the first army, that's fine for this one. Now the second army from Bulgaria, it does contain some infantry truppen. What are these? What is that? Okay, hang on. 3 dockyards. No, that's not right. Okay, I think we're finishing up on some of these cruisers. We are producing more and more submarines, and that will be useful to fight against the British. But we need more cruisers to protect our... Okay, 1944 cruiser hull. This kind of more upgraded ones. As we get more of these, they will get reallocated. Yep, so we'll produce more of these. Fine, let's unpause. Now again, we're missing steel. I don't know why every time we reload, something happens with our resources. Let's go speed this up for a second. Eastern seaboard, okay, so we're still missing resources. Nationalist Spain. So now we're not missing resources. Okay, that's good. Okay, hang on. So quiet. I don't understand what's even going on, to be honest. Great Britain. Okay, let's have a look how our submarine's doing here. Convoy. Who's this? Iran? Or what? What is this? Enemy ships damage, killing below. Okay. Fine. Well, we are sinking ships, so that's good. We need like 100 submarines, I would say. We could dominate the Mediterranean, right? And we certainly have enough airplanes now. We need to get air bases ready, and we need to get anti-air ready. 2,000 airplanes here. That's good. Only 400 down here. So let's go ahead and do some construction. We're constructing a lot of infrastructure, but let's actually construct some air bases. Are they really taking... Wait, are air bases take up building slots? Surely not. Oh no, it's just 8 out of 10. No, okay. Okay, that's good. No, they do not. So let's say land 0 we have. So we have 10 out of 10 here, 10 out of 10 here. Now, maybe build like a 10 out of 10 here, since we have 100% infrastructure here. Alright, we're gonna need this. These two have a lot of resources, so we always need to protect these. Oh, we have 8 out of 10 base in Attica. Okay, maybe we hold off on this now. Let's just expand Attica. We also have actually quite a big air base in Epirus. Here we can build a fair amount. Now for southern Poland, is this ours? Krakow is our province, right? And it's defensible. So shall we maybe build like a 10 out of 10 base here? We need one in Prague, actually, Bohemia. So let's do this, so we actually have air bases to fight. Wait, hang on, why are we building one here? This is not even ours, right? This is Germany, and we're not building that up. We're building in Lombardia. And we actually have one in Lombardia already, sorry. Okay. So this should be fine. Then we need coastal defenses at some point. We will need... Also... Let's finish up with this infrastructure. Let's just double check. What are we actually building? Like Transylvania. North Transylvania. Okay, that will have like... This doesn't have any resources, so one extra infrastructure is enough. So let's build one since we started building it. Transylvania. Okay, it does have a tiny bit of steel, but let's just hold off on building up 3 levels. Let's just build 1 level and then move on to the rest. Dobruja, to be honest, has nothing in it, so we can just avoid that or delay that for now. Let's build up the air bases. Yep. So let's wait for our armies to be replenished. What are they missing? Okay, we got waiting for equipment to be produced and delivered. 320 of mechanized, 100 modern tank chassis. Now we have modern tank chassis, right? Yes. Now we need 757 more. Okay, we're producing 10 per day. We need 7,600 mechanized equipment. Ooh. Okay, that is a little bit a little rough. That is a lot, I have to say. That is a lot of equipment we need. Engineering behemoth. Design a tank with certain armor and rating of value. Deploy at least 1,000 of them. Yeah. Okay, we definitely need like 10 more on here and 10 fewer on tanks. 8 per day is more than enough. Right, let's get more of mechanized equipment. We're going to be losing it, I think, a lot more often, and we need a lot more of it. I'll even put another 5. Right, another 5. It's 30. Yeah, I would even put another 5 on here. We will probably take some of these away later for like naval bombers. But for now, like 30 factories on tanks, I think is more than enough. 6 per day, that's what? 100 days we need. That's fine. Okay, we need rubber. Massively need rubber, and for rubber, we need synthetic refineries. So let's maybe start building some of those, because we will get cut off. And we need a lot of these. Yeah, we are gonna get... Oops, sorry, maybe that was a bit too much. For the mechanized stuff, we do need... Okay, we don't seem to need these anymore. Atomic... Ooh, okay. For the first and hopefully the last time in history, a nuclear bomb was detonated in Miranda as part of international warfare. Hang on, pause. Miranda. Is that the United States, probably? Venezuela. Unprecedented destruction stands as a testament to the devastating power of this new weapon, which is feared not only for what it can do to its targets, but what implication it has for one who deploys and of humanity itself. Will this force Venezuela to surrender? The atomic era has truly begun. So who nuked them though? They're at war with Norway, Philippines, Panama, and the United States. Okay, it must have been the United States. Miranda. Boom. Very hot now. Ooh, it's a desert. Whoa. Okay, we need to be mindful. Wow. Boom. Yeah, we need to be mindful of how we use that, but the United States does have nukes now. That's gonna be interesting. Great, the German Reich. Okay, now our time to strike, to be honest, it's kind of limited. Let's wait. I think we strike in spring 1946. Well, we need 100 days to justify on Bulgaria. So I do feel as though the time is now. Maybe a little bit. Let's wait maybe. I mean, 100 days will be April, right? April 1946. We do need to strike Bulgaria and Turkey and then establish defensive lines, right? 100 days is enough for our tanks and mechanized. That all just needs to, it needs to happen. So let's go ahead and... That's it, guys. It's on. Right? It is on now. Okay, manpower we need to put this like out in the field. Producing 8. Okay, this will ramp up eventually. We will have lots of trucks. Okay, logistics company 3 done. Now I would like... Okay, the last 100 days. Okay, wait, let's first deal with these civilian factories. Okay, we are building. Nice. The air bases are pretty quick to build. Now, let's build coastal forts. Where are they going to land? They're going to land in Anzio because it's got a base. Right, we're going to land here. They're going to land in Livorno, and La Spezia needs to be defended. So maybe do 5, right? So that is something we definitely need to defend. We need to defend Peloponnese, Patras, and Athens, Larissa. These Albania. I mean, these straits should be closed, so hopefully no one will be able to come in here. Right? So that's why we need... who knows though. Okay, but for now I guess this should do. In terms of coastal forts, right? Right, guys? I mean, are we actually... Okay, yeah, so hopefully that at least gives our construction something to do. Now, to be honest, the other thing we need to do... Use this air experience, but to be really honest, the only way to use it, I would say, is to just get paratroopers. So let's go and do diversify elite forces, just to spend our political power somewhere. Adds 1 special forces branch specialism, it costs 50 to make the decision. Okay, so let's do that. And, I mean, we will get paratroopers. I don't want to spend army experience on this just yet. Elevate paratroop... Oh, yeah, that requires... hang on. Let's see. Maybe that will kick in after some time. Now, in terms of our research, what do we need to... Oh, no, we're not building nuclear bombs because we're 1 day away from them. And we need to improve our infantry for sure. Okay, the radar, these will be done. So we have 3 research points being unlocked very soon. Now, in order to deploy our nukes, we're gonna need strategic bombers. So we need to get on top of this. And that's 280 days. That's 2 years of research, or like at least a year and a half. Right, 280, 320, 420, 460, 560 days. Yeah, that's more like 18 months of research to get to advanced large airframe before we actually start producing it. Okay, so I'm going to allocate 1 research slot to air-launched torpedoes, because this will take us half a year to actually start producing. These lightweight torpedoes can be developed so that they can be carried by our aircraft. Because we need to start building naval bombers. Nuclear bombs, boom. Okay, now they're being built. Nuclear reactors built 5. Production speed 1.3 per day. Next nuclear bomb is roughly in 73 days. Excellent, excellent. Excellent work, everybody. Now, in terms of our industry, okay, we do kind of need this now. That's 95 days, but we need to deliver our nukes, and for that we need interwar large airframe. This very large airframe has plenty of space to carry bombs or fuel tanks. However, it is clear that its development potential is severely limited. New generations of strategic bombers are already on the horizon. But we have to commit 1 research slot to that. And naval bombers, right? Okay. Let's keep getting this built. Now, we do have a... this sir here. What do we do? Second army, right? So they're half Panzer Grenadiers, half these weird Austrian defense forces, whatever that is.
Peace.
And then we have the third army in the Caucasus here. So first of all, you, sir, need this. We even have some green Panzer Grenadiers here now. So we're going to give them 5. Second army will contain 5 Alpine divisions. Maybe they will be the ones holding down Italy later. Right? Third army might be the one holding south. First army is definitely made for just pure rush for Germany. In case, right? In case hostilities break out. Let's go ahead to delete these now. Now, we can therefore detach 5 of these infantry troopen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perhaps. I can kind of attach them to this army. How is Bulgaria, like, equal to us? Sorry, could you, like, explain that to me? Oh, because we only have 9 divisions assigned. Let's assign all 24 divisions here. Right, okay, Turkey's clearly kind of seems to know what's going on. Oh, we're justifying. Yeah, so they know what's up. Okay, so they know what's up. They're pouring troops into here. Now, third army. Okay, third army has got... These are good battalions, right? This is good. This is, frankly, not so good. I mean... What do we do with these? Make them into Panzer Grenadiers? Right, because okay, now we have Panzer Grenadiers. To be honest, what about... I just want to maybe change the label on these. Like the picture. What do Panzer Grenadiers actually look like? Frankly, there isn't any good emblems, if I'm honest. I wish there was a half-track. I don't understand. Why is there no, like, mechanized half-track emblem? I feel like they should be there. Fine. It's just, these are our Panzer Grenadiers, are these guys. Okay, Turkey knows what's up now, right? So let's just unpause. We'll keep the game ticking along. We have their cipher broken. We have 2 armies on their doorstep, right? We have missiles. We got everything. Okay, this is all level 2. Okay, we're actually getting level 3s in there as well. Okay, so they are just kind of magically being upgraded. Some capacity is taken away to that, but I don't see that anywhere, frankly. Or is it here? Lend-lease to Ukraine. Reinforcement, upgrades, supply trucks, operations, garrisons. Least important, yeah. Panzer Grenadiers. These are Dandar. Okay, to be honest, decommission. Okay. Infantry template decommission. Schnell division. Decommission. Infantry template decommission. Cavalry template decommission. Motorized armored garrison. Okay, again, more of this. Volunteer commission. We've got Alpenjäger. Infantry template 5 and 4. I mean, it's Austro-Hungarian Defense Division, really. This is kind of our... I mean, is it worth... These are kind of defensive divisions, right? That was the idea behind these. Is that we have infantry with engineers that just dig in and, like, not a lot of breakthrough, but a lot of defense. But that's kind of making, yeah, these guys a bit weaker, to be honest. So frankly, we kind of need... I feel like we need to make some of these into Panzer Grenadiers. Right, because we need to be punching through. We're kind of weaker here now. Wow. Okay, let's... kind of surrounded here, but I mean, they will all be supplied from where? From Sofia. So if we take Sofia and we cut them off at Istanbul, then frankly, they're kind of done. Right, so we will just slice through them from two sides. I mean, frankly, Germany shouldn't go to war with us, so how about we bring the first army in here as well? And therefore, the second army then becomes... Right, just so we don't drag this out for too long, no? Second army then is... We'll give it a front line. Like so. Another front line along the south here. Yeah, let's all just kind of move through here. Offensive line will be... How do we do this? Like so? No, wait. It's a bit weird. These guys. Assign them here. Delete the front line here. So we'll have them just kind of take over Bulgaria on the double. Alright, so that's 24 divisions. Army 2. Oh, okay, they have 24 divisions in here. Now we need 1, 2, we need kind of like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, maybe here. Sorry, then we need... An 18 here. And then we need offensive line. That's the 6 divisions, right? And yeah, and then we need offensive line here for the 18. Yeah, that's what we need. Let's move about. Make the plans. Here we just need to push through onto here. Now, can we, with our experience, potentially, other than Panzer Grenadiers, which is a great division, right, all-rounder, now we frankly also need to actually produce the advanced anti-air. We need to put like 5 factories on that. If I'm honest, airplanes, we've got a lot of factories. We've got 1 factory producing armored cars. It's sort of okay. 6 per day. I mean, we're not going to need that many, so let's put 5. Yep. Let's put this up. So we are going to have like a battalion, so a support company of anti-air to help our troops with any CAS that might come from somewhere. Probably not from Turkey, Bulgaria, but I mean, it will eventually come. Okay, now we have like plenty of everything. We're giving like a whole bunch of factories to Great Britain for no reason. I don't understand what goes on with these resources, guys, to be honest. Sometimes they're up, sometimes they're down. Like, nationalist Spain, okay. I mean, I understand our production is changing, but surely it's not changing by this much. Okay. Now let's keep it unpaused at a slow speed. Now we have researched... I keep like clicking on them and actually forgetting what is the... Oh, infantry equipment 4 researched. We don't need that anti-tank. Improved infantry equipment 3, soft attack plus 10%. Yeah, that's a good one. Leg infantry soft attack plus 5%. Personal and crew served weapons for infantry as well as the various other bits of kit a soldier needs. Further modernized to include personal assault rifles and anti-tank rockets. Improved availability of weapons previously distributed to a limited extent. Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest, but still mostly infantry-based army. So let's get that done. Some support companies will be nice ahead of the war. We have kind of, yeah, each support company though takes 140 days. So we have 2 research slots coming up of 28 days. So maybe we, yeah, research. Definitely hospitals and logistics, that would be nice. Reconnaissance would be nice. We don't need the engineers yet, so perhaps... I'm just kind of thinking, what are these... If we make all of these like Panzer Grenadiers, to be really honest. Right? I feel like we just go ahead and do that. No mechanized, no modern tanks available. Well, we're gonna change them to that anyway. Because we need to make sure... to then produce all of that stuff. Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, we need a lot of mechanized and a lot more modern tanks even. Yeah.
Peace.
Maybe under Alpenjäger Division. Can we just go to like the template? Alpenjäger Mountain Divisions. Austro-Hungarian Mountain Divisions. Yeah, can we do that? Yeah, there you go. Gebirgstruppen. Yep. It's just without divisions. Alpenjäger. I like that. There we are. Okay, which we have 10. We could edit those maybe a little bit, should we? I mean, is that priority though? It would be nice. A lot of organization, some rangers, some... I kind of like to have these in order, to be honest. So we have engineers, rangers. What else do they need? Field hospitals, maybe? Some artillery. Give them more breakthrough. More artillery. Now I know, yeah, these are all like legged and they have to be really. 66 organization. I feel like, what if we give them like absolute ton of artillery? What if we give them rocket artillery? What does this give? Defense 15, breakthrough 13, defense 18. Okay, a little bit less defense, but much more breakthrough. More soft attack, hard attack, but we're not producing any of this, whereas we have a lot of great artillery. How about we give them like 4 of these? Combat width is now 24, so that's still fine. Organization 60. Maybe not quite 3, but how about 3 for example? Alright, let's do that. Make use of some of our artillery. Make those divisions stronger. Let's have a look. What do we do? Oof. What are these? Close air support from the United States. Enemy ships damaged. You Americans. Okay, well, Great Britain is at least bogged down there, so that should work in our favor. Now, 62 days before we build our nuke, so we don't have anything to actually deliver it with. Okay, we do need... Okay, this one, so they're not delivering what we are asking. Okay, let's get that rubber in here. Now, let's also just get these. Oof, okay. Is this like the average or what? Interesting. Oh, is this is not 11,000 surely. I wish there was a tool in the game that would actually show us like what. So what is the range? Fine, let's wait for these to be upgraded. Okay, our raiders. Right, we have researched max level. Construction. Need to get these especially. And then this one, and this one. And then these, yeah, all in order. So let's go ahead and build that up. Alright, so construction is working, industry is working, plans are made, we are stronger. How could we only be half? They seem, okay, but What's good is that if we break through... hang on, this is an issue. I really hope we're not going to be... like, supply. Guys, let's... First of all, let's keep all of our armies supplied via maximum trucks. That's one thing. Second of all, let's check our supply situation here. So this is, first of all, needs to go right up top in the queue. Right. This is already at a maximum. Okay, let's upgrade this to maximum. Right. And this is obviously needs to be at the maximum. Okay, all throughout. Okay. Needs to be at an absolute maximum, yeah, as a priority. Now let's have a look. If we invade, this is going to be such a massive pocket. We just need to take Sofia, and we need to take like Istanbul, and that's it. We block them off. They're all out of supply. This is phase 1. Meanwhile, we'll hold the Caucasus. We don't attack, and then we attack. Once they're all out of supply, complete disarray, we finish them off. I mean, this will be the pocket of all pockets. Now, if we just had one strategic bomber, it would be over pretty quickly. They just keep pouring troops in there. But that's not... yeah, it's Sofia we need to take, and that's like across just hills, so we'll take that. Now, let's just kind of get 800 planes here. Belgrade, 1,000 planes. Have a think about this. Greece, Eastern Balkans. Yeah, so this is really the region. We have 2,000 airplanes here, so let's go... oh man, how do I just get rid of this? Basic close air support. No, we need like, you know, improved. We need like advanced. Where's advanced air support? We're being upgraded, I guess. Hedger. Okay, well, it's all being like upgraded. So then let's... hang on. What's going on? So we got the ciphers. No enemy cipher being decrypted. Let's just decrypt like Iraq, just in case. Maybe Tehran as well. Who knows? Who knows what's up? What else? What else? Sorry, doctrines available. Or can we like elevate paratroopers? For some reason we can't. Branch specialist remaining 1 has researched paratroopers. Ah, yeah, of course. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, we're kind of wasting that experience there. Fine, I guess it sort of happens. Yeah, we are wasting that experience a little bit. But let's first of all find our air force. Oh, they're still like flying their missions from the... oh, this is a bit lame. Probably like taking attrition as well. Oh, we should have kept them training, to be really honest. Oh man, yeah, I always forget. There should be some notification saying like you're asking them to do things they're not even doing. What is this? Thousands. Is this German airplanes in there? Okay. Okay, so these are what, 3 close air support and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighters. Let's kind of get let's get all of them in here, right? This is where we're going to be fighting. So boom, boom. Air wings with. Okay. Unread naval battle. Where is this? Lost convoy. Ooh, the Americans sinking our convoys. How dare they? Now let's just take a quick look at our navy. Right. Do we have a third pack ready? Yes, we do. Let's take another submarine here. Attach it to these guys. No. Right. Other than that, we have 2 cruisers. Let's attach them to our man here. In fact, to our main fleet. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, okay, our submarines seem to have gone somewhere. So we have destroyers and a few more cruisers. Okay, let's just give it a bit of time to merge. Yes, we have 4 cruisers now, which will be sort of like heavy cruisers, so hopefully we rely on like destroyers. We need destroyers, heavy cruisers and carriers to just get things going. Right, okay, so we've researched fire control, so that's it, that's electronics done. We're gonna hold off on jet engines. More production. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. More rubber would not hurt. Engineering. Air Force wise, okay, we are doing these. That's 2 research slots. Naval support. Okay, we do need to like put 1 point on guns, because we need to put some guns on our ships finally. Passive sonar. Yeah, against their submarines. If they're going to be sinking our convoys, yeah, we need destroyers. Yeah, they're going to be sinking our convoys for sure, though. I mean the Brits, once we actually potentially get in a fight. But first, actually, let's go field hospitals. If we are going to be in a war, we need to save our precious, precious manpower. Although many improvements have been made in field medicine, many advances are improvised and we lack an established doctrine. With more experience, we can explain the role of these units more clearly and make improvised innovations permanent fixtures. Let's go ahead and do that. It's time. No time like the present. Okay. Let's also unlock maybe logistics again, so that we are not out of supply. Right? I mean, it's gonna come in like during the war, but that's okay. I mean, although questionable whether we want so decimetric radar done. Yeah, so logistics, or do we want a signal company? This gives us initiative. It makes the higher initiative a unit has, the quicker it can reinforce into a battle, and the quicker it gets its planning done. Initiative also multiplies any coordination modifiers you may have. Coordination, as far as I understand it, means that you damage, like, if you have 3 versus 3 divisions, and 3 of yours damage 1 division at the same time. So they concentrate their fire on 1 division, knock it out, as opposed to just spreading their fire across several divisions. And that's what we need, to be really honest. I think we should be okay with logistics. You know, we're not fighting the Soviet Union. I mean, Turkey will be a little tough. But let's go with signal company. Establishing and maintaining communications in the field has always required special skills. With the advent of new communications and detection technology in the Great War, new possibilities for the practice lie ahead. I kind of need to get that done already. And it's 88 days. So that's good. Now, we are coming up on the hour, guys. So let's make a cut here, and we prepare and potentially launch the invasion in the next episode. Let's see. But thanks a lot for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's see. Maybe there are some plot twists further down the road. We'll see. So, bye for now, though.